Okay, so I thought I'd do a video update about the school because I know quite a few people are probably wondering why I didn't finish it really, the video the Friarage School is getting a new roof video, the drone footage. So why didn't I actually finish doing the video? Well, you know, as in all of the roof. Well, that's because the workmen have already done half of it and they're not coming back until next year. So what that means is that next year we have to wait a whole frigging year. I don't even know if I'll be around that long. But they're doing it in 2 stages apparently. So they've actually taken all the scaffolding down now. Apparently the part of the roof which is leaking is still leaking. But yeah, this is what happens, isn't it? I mean, you hope to get the job done all in one go, but yeah. So I'm not sure what the reasons are. If it's just what's the word? Lack of resources. But we are in hard times, so I suppose it's had to be split into 2 separate jobs instead of one big job, I think. Anyway, so there will be more drone footage when can you hear the wind? Yeah, it got windy again. Yeah, we're heading into winter by the looks of it. There are a few days when the wind dies down, but it's just getting myself in the right space of flying the drone, and also the weather conditions being just right and everything else. It's just like, you know, I don't like flying it just because I have to fly it. I just fly it when I feel, you know what I mean, health wise, in the right state of mind, and right, everything else is, you know, and conditions have got to be right and all that. But there's no rush. I mean, we've got now the technical scaffolding now. I'll be able to get a better view of it, you see, because before there was planks everywhere, so you couldn't really see properly because of the planks. But as soon as we get a good day and the wind's calmed down, I'll take some more video of it. Hopefully in a month, within a month, hopefully, fingers crossed, because look, we're heading into autumn, aren't we, and the winds are coming, and well, they're already here actually, but we do get days when it's no wind. But so I just thought I'd give you an update on the school roof. Other updates. So recently I've been trying to help some people out, and my memory's like a sieve, so I have to write notes. Often I have to keep those notes in little folders or in little text files, and I put the names of the person on the text file so that I know who they are. And I inadvertently, the other day, live streaming, well, recording video from the desktop, and I forgot that a friend of mine's name was in one of the text files, so I've had to blur that out. Sorry. Yeah, well, I'm only human, I make mistakes. So I was trying to help a friend of mine who thought she got banned, and I was trying to figure out what was going on to help her, and it turns out she's not banned, but there was, I don't know what happened. We don't really know what happened, but it's just one of those things. Sometimes things get cross-wired, you know, cross connections, and yeah, can't really say too much about it. But anyway, hopefully everything will get resolved there. But yeah, I kind of feel sorry for her because she was alright. Yeah, she helped me out in Second Life quite a bit. She actually is the one that gave me them little fluffy cloud things that we use. And, anyway, without going into too much detail about all that, because it's kind of confidential really, so I didn't say any names. But anyway, life is like that sometimes, you know. You try to help, and you get caught up in things, and everything goes sideways, and then you think, what? Huh? What's going on here, like, you know? Life. But anyway, the other things that are going on at the moment, I met some really interesting people in Second Life who deal with cats, you know, stray cats, and we call them stray cats. It's a group, and it's really interesting because what they do is they're artistic, they're designer virtual kittens and cats and things, and a friend on there, he actually creates some of these things, and some of his friends create them as well, and they sell them. It's like what do you call it? Auction, that's it. I couldn't think of the word. Auctioneer thing online. I was like, oh, do you have auctions in Second Life as well? Oh my god, blooming heck. I mean, you don't realise it, you know. Somebody was saying to me in Discord that they thought it was just a game, right? It's not a game. It's everything rolled into one. It's everything, right? It's a world. It's a virtual world. That's why it's called Second Life. It's not just a game. I mean, is the first life, this life, the physical life, is that a game? Well, there's games in it, but doesn't mean to say that the first life is a game, does it? It's just, there's work, there's play, there's fun, there's dancing, there's singing, and there's scary stuff as well. And there's entertainment, there's scary moments like falling off a cliff and getting run over by a bus. So I mean, that's the first life, right? Well, the second life is basically an extension of the first life. It is, well, I don't know if you can get run over by a bus though. That's the only thing, because you wouldn't get squished like you would in real life. But a lot of the stuff that goes on in the second life is basically the same thing. I mean, but it's virtualized, and you can even drive cars, but they don't behave quite the same as the real world. But I think they're working on it. There are a lot of really clever people working on different scripts and to improve this virtual world to make it more like the first world, first life world. So I met this really interesting lady. She's Bitty Boop, whatever, and she's absolutely marvelous in what she can do, and she's been working hard for the last a few weeks actually, getting ready for this event, which is on the 5th of October, and they're going to be doing, what did she call it? Basically, it's a demonstration on next level interactive Second Life realistic kind of things, like be able to go. So they're going to have these little tractor thing and pulling trailers, and they're going to have straw and leaves, and the whole point in Second Life, the thing that was lacking in Second Life was the fact that you could kick straw and leaves around, and she's created these leaves and you can literally knock them around just like the real thing with your feet. And she told me the other day that there was nothing in Second Life quite like what she's created, and is the shock part. She actually asked me to film it. Wow. So anyway, so I'm sure there's going to be more than one person filming this, but I am kind of honoured to be able to, because I've done a few videos in Second Life of a few of the singers, as you know, Bryce Tyler and Corey, the singer Corey, and also, well, one or two others. Yeah, I can't name them all because. So anyway, it's going to be an experiment though, really, because we have to. There's a lot of things, bugs and things that need to be worked out with the trailer, and she's working on that. She's really good. She'll sort it out. She's really made some progress with that, because there were some issues with pulling the trailer along and behind the tractor with people on it, as the avatars on it, and there's an issue when you're in a virtual world of having a tether which is a close follower so that it doesn't act weird. Anyway, so we're working on, she's working on that, and I've got to work on the angles, and that's going to be in about 5 days. So I've got to we've got to set up these camera locations. So we're going to be setting up some clouds, little fluffy clouds in virtual, for the camera angles, you know, because there's two locations. There's location 1, location 2, and in between location 1 and location 2 we have to be moving, we have to be traversing that distance, and the camera has to be able to make a few hops, if you like. So it'll take some video from location 1, then it'll jump to a cloud, say location 1B, 1C, and you know, and from each point we'll be taking video. That's what I've got to do anyway. So it's, yeah, a little bit worrying actually that I don't mess it all up, but that's the whole point of the clouds, because there's trees everywhere, right? If you get the wrong angle, if you get bloody hell, no, get the wrong angle, right, you end up with it being what you're trying to film being obscured by the trees. So I've got to work out the angles and everything else. But the problem is we can't stick these plots, these we can't stick these clouds up now, because every day they would get reset and sent back to us. So we have to do it on the day basically. We have to get these set up on the day, which is a bit of a sort of thing. Will it work out? Will it be right? You know. So obviously a few hours ahead of the event, we've got to sort that out. Yeah. So there's going to be some fun coming up. Yeah. I'm getting too old for this stuff, I really am. Oh dear me. Anyway. I'll just say bye for now.